finally have at least something to play for in the early game as OMG. Aki now on the volley bear could look to influence some of the lanes, but the problem is he's going to have a bit hard of a time doing that towards the top side.
Damage, and still feeling very confident off that first game on the Draven. Meanwhile, top lane, we're getting a heavy trade onto New. He might be in some trouble here. He's looking for it, but he gets it! New with the outplay of Ale! It's early proactivity from OMG. Looking like the blue side cure here right now for the squad as big engage onto Kadaya. Cold and able to get a bunch of damage off the support for LNG. Now they're looking for the dive. You said it wasn't going to happen, but here it's happening. They took the play from LNG and they turned it on its head. They've gotten one. Cold gets out by the skin of his teeth, and they execute a dive just like LNG. But now we're looking at mid lane. If Icon steps up, he's going to be in a lot of trouble because Cold is here, Aki is here, and Cold has been on constant roam timers. Oh no, you're right back in the thick of things, and Icon dies to the bear as Aki gets the kill for OMG. Dan comes into the Rift Herald pit. He's got backup on the other side, but Kadaya is caught. Stormbringer comes in. They want the damage, and Kadaya is brought down by Aki. That's 2 kills for the volley bear early. 5-0 for OMG. I just can't believe what we're getting unfolded in front of us right now. Yeah, they want to take first tower of the game, give that gold spread nicely across the members here, but it's just a little bit of distraction to go for that dragon as the pings already are coming down for OMG. As we said, this would be second objective picked up. The Rift Herald already dealt with, but Tarzan decided to go towards this this back.
I mean, not the best uses of Rift Herald that we've ever seen here coming into this one, just because of the fact that you did have the priority around the Drake. You did have a push up down towards the bottom lane, so more with this one than you usually did, but Hooks comes in here with the depth chart. That's going to be able jumping in as well. LP, he's stuck on the turret. There's not much he can do about this situation. I'm just going to check if I've got Marcel back with me, but I'm not too sure, actually. So yeah, still moving on in the jungle. OMG trying to establish some control for themselves, but Aki, he has been back down and able to get out. And I think I have Marcel back with me.
Right, they're just hovering over that 2 to 1,000 or 1 to 2,000 gold lead for OMG, and that gives LNG moments to strike. LNG looking for it under the tower here. The tower's already down, but Stormbringer comes down as well. And now you've got a lot of sustain, but can it get it? The Paddle Star isn't going to connect the damage that you wanted, and Aki gets the kill with the flash forward onto Tarzan.
And you know, the priority was still there for Cream. He was able to move off as well, but now LP in the mid lane has been sent there. TP will come through to try and stop him. And I think he's going to be... It's not going to be a win condition for this team. It's not going to be a Dragon all of a sudden they start winning. So right now for LNG, you can afford yourself to take a breather.
He's taking the 1v1, but he's got backup right behind him. Ale, he can't get the Kingslayer, and now the depth charge to follow is Cold. They're going to find him. Cream gets the kill. For the punishment, you do have Icon coming up the lane, but the rest of OMG are also coming to support Cream as they want this second tier tower. Battlestar goes wide. That move from Cold was insane! Over the wall, the predict, and they kill Icon. Afterwards, LNG are running away. My goodness, LP gets half his health taken away in one strike. And now you found even more. It's 11-1, and it's looking like we're going to game 3 here soon because OMG have shown up on the night.
They really have, and they just have to lane onto what's Icon now. If you can get some good poke down, you may be able to take the fight, but once again, very unlikely. LNG so fed, although one bubble connects.
TP coming in from Ale, it's a little bit late. AoE damage team fight initiated from OMG. Their health bar is getting a little bit low. LNG, this is your fight. This is your moment. Is it though? As you've already lost Tarzan, you thought for a moment that it was gonna go your way, but those leads are too damn big, and OMG might lose a couple members here, but they're gonna clean house. LP, the next member, he's able to get one though, and beautifully done. Ale, the last member of LNG to stay standing.
Yeah, and there should just be nothing stopping you going for this one. The Gwen still does a lot of damage with the true damage to come through from the snip on this Baron, but it looks like Ale, he is stepping up to posture for this one. He is trying to step up to try and see if he can do anything about the situation.
All right, we'll see if he's got a decent amount of damage here. Counter-Strike comes out. That's all he got. He got one, but he's going to go down right afterwards to Aki, and the Baron will also fall to OMG. He responded to this. They have to be reeling right now after the absolute domination LNG showed in game number 1, but they throw it right back in their face here in game number 2. That lane dominance over Cream, but Cream's got backup, and he's calling the boys, Zaki and Abel, right behind here. They're going to go for the 1v1 before it all comes down to it, but Ale, can he get it? The sustain is there from Cream. The counter-strike, it doesn't hit. Ale gonna be, no, he's not. He dies to Abel, and that is huge. Tower does fall to LP in the mid lane, though. Too high, the team fight potential is still there for LNG if they can pull the right one.
It sure is. It's not the strongest, but it looks like Ali's going to try and find it.
Ali's feeling confident right now, maybe a little too confident. He's got the rest of the team right behind him. OMG just capitalize on the overextension there and punish Ale.
Big surprise with the Jax jumping 1v5 goes down there. Now the rest of the sieging can continue. Baron has run out, but that is not going to stop the members of OMG from just pushing in these lanes. And they should be able to take care of these inhibitors.
That's going to be 2 inhibs, so 2 lanes of super minions coming down. Look for the third because it is wide open. The last 2 structures that will remain are the Nexus Towers. A little bit of split focus here, but it's still the wallets that are too darn big. And they're able to clean some more health bars. Stormbringer buys some time here, but OMG might be taking a fight like LNG did in their game, and they might get it turned away as that's Cold dying. And does the follow-up come through from LNG? Big Paddle Star barely misses Abel.
Oh, TP's coming through as well from Ale. They want to continue on this one. They're going to keep the chase up here. I don't know if they can do it. I think they should be able to get out.
Tarzan flirting with death right there. If he just steps a little bit too far forward, they're going to turn.
Baron will be up as well, so yeah, that's the thing. As OMG right now, you're just going to keep these lanes shoved in. You're going to chip away as much damage as you can and keep threading the potential of a fight. If that doesn't work, you can always go back to Baron.
Here's the last engage. This is the last hope for LNG. Their backs are against the wall, and OMG do not care. They're going to punch through that wall. They're going to take us to a game number 3. The cleanup from New, the cleanup from OMG. They're looking dapper as we're going the length, the distance of this 3-game series.